Buying a new truck today, huh?
Buying a truck.
Should have haggled with me. You ain't even got 2 wipers on there.
No.
I think I paid $1,500 for that one. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here at Pagel Services. Today you guys are going to be working with me. Got a lot of stuff to get done, including get the snow plows put away, get some stuff cleaned up around the shop. It's just kind of a mess. Got all the guys out working today, so that's good news. We're making some money. So our $4,500 giveaway, that is done and over with. We appreciate all you guys that got entered in on that, and we will be announcing the winner of that live on YouTube 10 a.m. May 7th. So we gotta wait 2 weeks to announce the winner, guys. Stay tuned for that. Somebody's gonna be winning $4,500. Now, if the money giveaway didn't interest you guys, we are giving away another trailer. This is giveaway number 24 here at Pagel Services, and you are looking at a 2026 load trail 20-foot equipment trailer, 2 7,000-pound axles, LED lights, brakes on both axles, ready to go. I know a lot of you guys could use a new trailer, so that's what we're giving away here at Pagel Services. And all you got to do to get entered is get on over to pagelservices.net/shop. Every dollar you spend gets you entries to win this brand new trailer. Now let's get to work. All right, just getting back to the shop here. So I got this truck back yesterday, took it to a repair shop. Cylinder 3, the intake valve is stuck, so I would assume a push rod or the rocker or the cam, I don't know. So this truck here is pretty much you know, I got about $5,000 into it now, maybe even $6,000. So now I'm not sure what to do with it. I don't really want to put a motor in it. And if I sell it, I could probably get, you know, $2,500 or $3,000 for it. So might just keep it. The body's pretty clean and straight. I do plan on buying a couple other, well, I need 3 of these half tons. I might just, you know, take my loss and keep this as a parts truck. The bed's straight, doors straight, fenders are straight, hood's good, you know, and it's not rusty. So I don't know. It's kind of a kick in the nuts, but that's part of the process when you're buying trucks on auction. You really don't know what you're buying. Unfortunately, they had a video of this running and driving. In the video, it was not ticking. You know, in the ad, it said runs and drives, you know. So, awesome. I haven't got to work on this yet. I've been doing a bunch of research trying to figure out the drive motors and what I need for hydraulics. But this time of year, things are pretty crazy around here. Things will slow down probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Get over the spring rush and we'll be in better shape. But I want to get this parking lot cleaned up. I want to get these plows put away. Obviously we're not going to need those, and I'm going to put all the plows up there. That's where I've always put them. I mean, I guess I could just take them up to the supply center and put them in that building, but I don't know if that's really where I want them. So maybe I should just take them up there. Well, we got to start a skid loader up here. I got Hunter and Holly, they're out power brooming. John and Eric, they're out doing spring cleanups. And John, he's been rolling all week. He's not working today. And then I got Dan, he's out spraying, so we should be making a little money today. This truck here is pretty rough. I don't know. I'm sick of looking at all these trucks. So Dan's going down to Arizona next week. He's gonna bring that 2018 back that I just bought on auction, so that'll be nice. Sick of looking at these old damn trucks. And I'm sure some of you are like, well, dumbass, you just bought this one on auction and lost your ass. Well, correct. This one's got over 200,000 miles on it. You know, I think with this one, it's probably the hours. The engine hours are like 15,000. So that's like double of what it should have. That other one that I bought at the auction, it's clean. It's a 2018. It's got 100,000 miles. And you can kind of tell it's just been taken care of. You know, this one here, pretty rough. You can tell they didn't give a shit about anything. They just grease all over and nastiness. But again, all I was trying to buy with this was the truck for the shovelers, essentially, to replace the rusty ones that we got. All right, well, after I thought about this, I think I'm just gonna take the plows up to the supply center in that new building that we bought and just put them in there. I'll show you my reasoning when we get up there. Like I said, my original plan was to just put them here. They've always been here. We'll take one up there and I'll show you what I got in mind here. I don't think we're gonna need the snow plows anymore. Of course, I say that, Mother Nature will go crazy. But I need to get these out of here and get this parking lot cleaned up and make sure the guys can come back and not have an issue parking trucks here. So we gotta slide my forks in a little bit. All right, sweet. All right. So it's been raining like all week long. Guys had Wednesday and Thursday off, and it's finally getting dry enough to where they can actually go work, so that's good. But the other problem is now the grass is going to grow like crazy, so John and Eric got a ton of spring cleanups left to do. They're harder to do when the taller the grass is. They'll get them done. The other issue is John put in his 2 weeks, so John's been working for me for, I don't know, probably 5 years, and he just put in his 2 weeks. I'm not too worried about it. It's probably better for the both of us. John doesn't really respect his job. You know, he's late quite a bit. You know, he's been doing these spring cleanups a long time, and he knows exactly what's got to be done, and then he'll still skip things. Not personally gonna be mad at him or hate him. You know, I appreciate him working here for that long, but I don't know, it's just like he doesn't care about his job anymore. So I wish him well on his next adventure. You know, and John does make good money. I asked a couple other business owners, and John makes good money. So it's not like I'm paying him 18 bucks an hour here. Anyways, I got a couple interviews today. Hopefully we can find somebody new. So let's go take a look at this. Can already see a problem. This door ain't really wide enough for those big plows. Alright, I'll show you guys my game plan in here. So no, we're not using this yet. My plan for in here was to have this be kind of where the guys come and get all their materials: seed, straw, small tools. But the problem is the roof's got a few leaks in here and it's creating a mess. So for storage, this stuff, it's not really a big deal, but I don't really want to bring, you know, tools and equipment and shit up here and have that stuff get rained on. So, what the fuck? This is going good. So what I'm saying is when I get the roof fixed, I'll take all that stuff out of those 3 sheds down at the shop, put it all in here. The guys can come here in the morning, load up, get what they need and go. But it's gonna cost me 20 grand to redo the roof. I had a guy come up here, quote it. Obviously I don't have 20 grand right now, plus I need to do all the doors and windows. So as of right now, this is just literally gonna be cold storage, which that's exactly what we need for the snowplows. So we'll just put these snowplows in here, use it as some cold storage. And I would assume by next year, you know, we could have this place kind of done up and fixed up and be able to use it more as shop space or tools and whatnot. We don't have unlimited money. We gotta be smart and think about where we're spending money. Let's jam these snowplows in there. All right, now we got a 9.6 with wings. So see if we can squeeze this baby in there. So when we put them on the pallet racking, we put them straight. So when I told the guys to take the plows off, I told them to put them straight. Now if I knew I was putting them up here, I would have told them to V them back. So I could either hook a truck up to each plow and V it back, or leave them straight and try to squeeze them in here. And I think you guys can see which option I'm picking here. So I don't know if they're all gonna fit in here though. I really don't think so. We're gonna find out. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had the money to fix this building all up, make it nice, but you know, I could probably go take a loan out, you know, and do it, but is it really worth it? Do I really need this right now? Probably not. Tough decision. I don't have that big YouTube money where I can just spend, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars, so we're just the little guys. All right, well, I got the last plow up here, and she's not gonna fit. And I probably could have organized them a little better when I started, but looks like this one's gonna sit outside with my rear plow at the shop, so whatever. Not too worried about it. Didn't really plan this out this morning. I was gonna put them up on that pallet racking, but decided to put them in there, so whatever. My rear plow is pretty rough shape as far as paint. She's all faded, so put the rear plow and this one up at the shop. Then we should be able to clean up the parking lot a little bit. It's a mess from the winter, the plowing, all the 4 inches of rain we've got. So I really want to get the parking lot cleaned up, leveled out, roll it with a roller, compact it down, and then spray some new parking lines on there. Keep things tip-top and organized. Well, alright, we got the plows all cleaned out of here, and shit, forgot about this one. I think what I'm going to do next is pull all this equipment down, clean this out, probably fix this gravel up, make sure this is all nice. Maybe we'll put those last 2 snow plows up in here, kind of get them put away for storage. And we'll get back up in the old S650 here. Which, if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I bought these 2 S650s last spring. So far, I've been liking them. So, worked great in the wintertime. They're obviously cheaper skid loader. They don't have all the fancy features in them, but I've been pretty happy with them thus far. So we got air conditioning and a radio, so I'm pretty happy. So let's start moving a bunch of this shit, get this organized here. The guys are just about done with spring services, so we're going to be starting landscaping jobs here real quick, which means we need to have all this stuff ready to go. So this is stuff that I enjoy doing. I get to run some equipment, get to come out to the shop and mess around. I get sick of sitting in the office doing paperwork and all that stuff. This is kind of nice. And I don't have Derek staring at me with a camera. That's kind of nice too. Things have been a little stressful this spring, that's for sure, but it is every spring. I just gotta learn to deal with it and understand that we're gonna get through it and things could be worse. So, trying to work on my positivity, which can be tough, but so it looks like we got enough sets of pallet forks here. Hopefully nobody's bending them up this year. So that rear plow over there, I actually made that, and that's another one that I made that's brand new, never been used. And that's got to be at least 8 years old. Never used it once. Doesn't even have a pump in it or a battery or cutting edges. I don't know. I guess I was intending on having another truck set up with a back plow, and after running a back plow, I don't know that I have a driver here that could handle that, because running the rear plow is that's a whole nother kind of plowing. You got to have your head on a swivel times 10. So this plow I think got used twice this winter on the mini loader. This is just an old Western truck plow that we cut down and made it fit the sidewalks for the mini loader. We'll tuck that one away as well. Still want to get 2 more loads of salt in here, so we're loaded up for next year, or next season. I say next year, but it's in like 8 months, 7 months, 6 months. Not too far away. Got the Hydra bucket here. That don't even fit on this. Good call, Caleb, good call. Hydra bucket works great on a mini loader. It's nice for those little dirt seeding jobs or tilling up some soil. Works good. I'd like to buy one for the track machine as well, but we have that Harley rake. Big old snow bucket here. So the only time we use these in the spring and summer is if we do a big trash out. So, and actually we just bid one 2 days ago. So somebody bought some storage units and they're full of shit and garbage, and so it'd be nice to get that job, and then on a rain day we can send all the guys down and make some money on a rain day. So if we get it, we'll certainly film it for you guys. And the old land leveler here. This thing's always a bitch to hook up to because that whole thing pivots. I think it settles over time, and then you can't ever hook up to the fucker. So this thing works good for straightening up the parking lot here. It's got some grouser bars. We can put those down, till everything up, and then go back and level her out. So if I got the time, we'll level up the parking lot with that. And that concrete mixer, which I don't really need, but it was cheap and on the auction, so I bought it. I really gotta stay off the auction sites. But there has been probably, I would say, 5 or 6 times where we could have really used a mixer like that for mixing concrete. So I think I only paid $700 or $800 for it. So if it sits here, I don't really care. Someday we will use it, and it's gonna save us a lot of time. Time is money. So we should probably take this hot rod up to the supply center, store it up there. There's really no point in this being here. But I guess I should have Sean probably test it, make sure everything works, put a little toolbox on there or something to hold that controller in. So yeah, I might as well open this thing up and make sure she's ready to go, so if we do need it. Alright, we got the Milwaukee leaf blower. Clean this place up out here. Leaves and shit everywhere. Man, some birds are gonna have a big lunch today. You better get underground, buddy. Shoo! Look at that, Mother Nature's actually helping me out here. Blow them all over to the neighbors. Thought I was gonna have to call John and Eric to do a spring cleanup here. Alright, that'll work. Yeah, we'll tidy her up with a broom here. Big job. Big job. Is that a fucking hornet? Get out of here. It's not time for you yet. Yeah, I just want to get the majority of this shit off of here. You know, big electric motor. Really need that right here. So I don't know what I'm going to put on here now. You know, this isn't easily accessible pallet racking, so it's not like you'd want to put attachments up here. They'd have the skid loader tipped over and everything banged up, windows popped out. Good enough. Good enough. Oh boy. What time is it? 11:20. So I'm just gonna clean that up and then set all these attachments back there. This is one of those things that gets done about once a year. This is the track machine bucket, a little bigger. We don't need all that big old scooper. We just need the little one. Blacktop's holding up pretty good. Hunter and Holly did that last fall when it was like negative 20 degrees. Someday I'd like to blacktop the whole parking lot. Would be nice, but yeah, we'll go get a little fresh scoop of gravel and put up in there. Yeah, it looks like the neighbor's coming over. I think he's gonna buy that half-ton two-wheel drive truck, so let's see what he thinks here.
Gotta get stuff done before it rains.
Yeah, I know. Try and compact it down. Buying a new truck today, huh?
Buying a truck.
New truck. New to you.
New to me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything left in it. That title's in the glove box.
Yeah.
Okay. Should be good.
Whatever can be fixed will be fixed. I don't know the. I didn't start pushing the button, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure that I know the heat works.
It just said the brake system.
Oh shit! Look at this. Should have haggled with me. Fucking ain't even got two wipers on there.
No.
Jesus.
I wonder if that Jeep will switch off. I don't know.
Yeah.
I could call up, but
the Jeep might. They're just J hooks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that car maybe. But
yeah. No.
She should be a good.
I was just wondering how do you bring up the miles. Right now it says brake system.
Just push that black peg sticking out of the dash.
Oh.
I can show you. Top end the other side. All that new technology. She's a honey for the money. This thing here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't see.
All the lights on the dash, totally honest, I would not, I wouldn't worry about them at all. Every one of our trucks is like that. It's kind of a joke around here. If they don't have lights on the dash, it's something's wrong with it. So that's just the way these are.
No, this will do fine for me.
Yeah, you can bomb around and
I can get my firewood. I can go get my furs. And,
yeah.
I don't trust it to go to Minnesota yet.
Nah. I'd probably look.
It's just new to me.
I don't know. It'll probably be fine for you. So.
Yeah.
Local.
At least I can haul.
It's local. You don't have to drive far. Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks. Have a good one.
You too.
Oh yeah, she's got that 4.3 baby. So he walked over here this morning and he's like, I need a vehicle today. And I was like, well, I can hook you right up. And he was originally asking about that 3/4 ton that I got sitting up there, and I was like, you don't want a 3/4 ton. Like, he just bebops around and hauls wood. He's retired. He's just, you know, whatever. So I was like, well, I got this little 2-wheel drive half-ton out here, and I told him $7,500, and he was like, well, that don't seem too bad. So I don't know, he didn't even haggle with me, so did pretty good on that one. You know, I think I paid $1,500 for that one, and I put we put plugs and wires in it. Like I said, he needed a truck right away today, so I don't know. I shot him a little high at $7,500. I figured he would haggle with me, but he just went and got me the cash, so that'll kind of make up for that one in the shop that I lost $5 grand on, so good deal there. And he's close by. Literally, that 4-wheeler is this house over there, so. Oh, I love giving my neighbors good deals. You know, just hooking them up with these clean old cat-eye trucks that are just dependable. You know, that one's only got 180,000 miles on it. I mean, for a cat-eye, that's like just getting broke in. So, take that money to the bank before he finds something he don't like. So, like I said, we're just gonna clean this up here a little bit. Call her good, just so we can set our attachments here and a little 1-acre lot where we got not enough room for anything. Oh, about one more scoop of gravel, we'll be good to go here. Big job, big job. So these are those 3 sheds. I guess there's 4 sheds I was talking about. You know, I think we get rid of all this stuff in there. I mean, that one doesn't even have a roof on it anymore. You know, go through these, take it all up to the new building, get rid of these 4 sheds, have a little more space for parking here. It's kind of my plan, but like I said, I'm gonna have to fix that roof first, because I don't want good stuff in there if there's no roof on the building, because we do keep grass seed and like bags of potting soil and stuff down there. So better grab the roller, pack her down, because there is another rainstorm coming. So if you pack her down, be in a lot better shape. Man, I just love these old cat eyes, baby. What do we got? 400,000 miles. She's like brand new. Look at that, they ain't got fuel in it. It runs 6.0, babe. So this thing's been going non-stop, 10 hours a day, rolling lawns. So hopefully we don't have any issues with this. This gate is super heavy, so that's why this is on there. This one always starts like shit. It doesn't have a throttle, it's either turtle or rabbit. There's no way that's right. This was a rental at some point in its life. Compacted, ready to go. Does a really good job with me on there. That's an extra 300 pounds. Extra 300 pounds of compaction force. Shit. So fun fact, I bought this trailer for 800 bucks at least 10 years ago. And I bought it for one thing: to haul the roller. She's done a good job, but she's getting a little tired. Alright, now we gotta put some of this shit away. Just got like 5 degrees cooler, so definitely a storm a brewing here. Need to grab my back plow mover. Yeah, we'll just throw her up there wherever. Who gives a shit? Doing a little spring clean in here. This one's looking pretty rough. So I think I've painted this one twice. 3 times. I can't remember. But she definitely gets hit with salt and used and abused. And then not used for a while. So she's not looking too hot here. Just shove this under there. It's like a perfect spot to me. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Might as well leave this up there too. Whoops. Come on, Bessie. Get in there. This is why I don't set attachments up here. I can't imagine the guys trying to load shit in the morning doing this. Just doing wheelies here. Alright, one more plow left and we're done. We just gotta put all this shit away. The old Western Prodigy. Tell you what, I really like these plows. Very, very handy. Very convenient. For quick work. Looks like a good spot for that. see you in November. Snow bucket action. Oh, where are we gonna put this hot rod at? Up here? Yeah, I don't want this here. Guys will just move it all the time and something will get broke. Put it down here out of the way. It's like I said, the only time we'll use this is if we get a big trash out or something where we gotta move bulk furniture or junk. This down here is the Peggle Services catch-all, where we keep all of our junk: tires, rims, dirt screener, pallets, paint, junk. You know, try to keep it out of view of the neighbors to be nice. You know, because we don't want our place looking like shit. Yeah, we need a little better system here is what we need. A little better system to put shit. This one goes on the track machine. I got all that put up there. Now, I think I'm gonna put the mini loader buckets up there as well. That way all the attachments are over there. Everything's in one spot, ready to go. Little grapple bucket over here. Some hoses hanging out. I really need to fix this stuff. Needs to be a pipe mounted on here somewhere that these go in. Otherwise these fucking hoses are dangling all over shit and get clipped and broke. And it just costs me money. Like this one, we welded that little box on there so the hoses have somewhere to go, so they don't get destroyed. Alright, I think we got all the attachments cleaned up, put up there. We should be good. Got plenty of ground mats. Bought quite a few more of those last fall, which, if you guys are in the landscaping business, highly recommend getting some of those. That will keep your job sites going and less damage to the customer's yard when you're working.
Later that day.
All right, major dilemma. Probably thanks to John Kaufman. Did you figure any? I mean, it's sitting way better now.
That's because everything's loose.
Oh, okay. So when you tighten it up, it goes back?
Yeah. The only way I was able to get anywhere close is that bolt that you pointed out.
Yep.
The stud they had was the wrong one because it had a shoulder to it.
Oh, okay.
So it would have been too far out.
Huh.
So everything I've been looking up is...
So as soon as you tighten that up, it creeps over. But right now it's straight, right? It's pretty close.
Better than it is.
Yeah. Okay.
It was.
So I had John Kaufman replace a power steering pump on this, and ever since then we've blown 4 serpentine belts. So Sean's been working on it for a couple hours this morning, and we can't figure out what the hell is missing, but the pump is crooked. So you think this bracket is bent, possibly?
It'd be hard to bend that. I don't think anything's bent. I don't know.
Well, I'm just wondering if John was prying on it, trying to get that pulley off or something, or... Well, I think we got her figured out here. Pulley's straight. Like I said, I think John was missing a bolt in the back side of that power steering pump, which wasn't allowing it to just... that belt just to ride just a little bit one way, so Hopefully this fixes it. Sean's gonna put that back on. We'll see if it runs straight.
Later that night.
Just getting back out here, the dirt pile. Been screening for the last couple hours. It's about 7 o'clock, but I got home tonight and had a package in the mail and figure we better get at her here. So if you guys watch my channel, you know we got a dirt screener out here in the middle of nowhere, brand new skid loader, and we had all kinds of mice in this last year, so I'm terrified of that again. So we're gonna try this stuff. Grandpa Gus's, I have no idea, but I do have really sensitive smell, so holy shit. So I don't know, this, you know, that, oh, I can see why the mice would stay away. And then I got this thing too, so I don't know, I kind of want to try this. I was thinking I could plug this into the cigarette lighter and just when I leave at night, just turn this on. But I don't know if the cigarette lighter stays on. I think it does. I can't remember. All right. I guess that keeps the mice away. Hello? What the f? I don't know. I would assume it's a sound that humans can't hear. I don't know. Something on? Looks scary. I'm not sure this thing's really doing anything. I guess I should have read the directions. It's flashing green. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess that it's making a noise that I can't hear and the mice can. So we're gonna put that right there, I guess. I don't really know, but last year there was a mouse nest in behind here. Man, this just sucks. I don't know. I should probably just get a container, 20-foot container, and keep out here and put it in there every night, but that's kind of a pain in the ass as well. So I don't know. I guess we're just throwing these things in here everywhere. I mean, where do you put them? Man, I really don't want these in the skid loader. So my skid loader is just gonna smell like mouthwash now for the rest of the life, I guess. Place pouches in problem area. We recommend 1 pouch per cabinet, home, closet, or tractor cab. All right, well, I guess this is not sponsored, but I guess we're gonna find out if Grandpa Gus can help us out here. So I don't know if we put, I don't really think having them in here is gonna do much good, but I guess we could throw a couple in there, throw a couple in the cab, and pray to God that keeps them away, because man, that is strong. Whoa. Stuff keep humans away. I don't know. I don't think that thing's doing anything. All right, Grandpa Gus. Oh man, this stinks so bad. I guess it's better than mouse piss. I don't know, it's flashing green, so it must be whatever. So I did get some dirt screened. I only got to do a couple hours worth. Sean set the screener all up for me, and he did a good job, put it right where it needs to go. You know, I got probably 30 yards screened down there, pretty wet, so it's kind of a mess right now. We got a lot of deliveries going out tomorrow. I know I don't have nearly enough screens, so I'm gonna have to come out in the morning and keep screening, and it's kind of a struggle when it's wet, but it is what it is. So we'll be back out here in the morning and get some deliveries done. And we got a lot of 3-4 yard deliveries. I think we got a couple big loads too, but you know, it's that time of season where everybody wants dirt. Everybody's got projects going on. All last week it rained almost every day. Kind of slowed things down. So let's seal up old Grandpa Gus here. Pray that this works. Oh, dude, this is so nasty. All right, Grandpa Gus. Well, I'm gonna call it a day, but I'll be out here in the morning and we'll get some dirt hauled out of here.
Out in southwest Wisconsin where the work gets done, we ain't about the fake, we just show the real fun. From fixing up the houses to clearing out the land, a little bit of sweat and a whole